And Radisys is transitioning business lines, delivering proof of concepts, and cutting operational costs, all the ingredients to stay competitive in a virtualized network ecosystem. To tell us more is Brian Bronson. He's the Chief Executive Officer at Radisys. And Brian, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Abe.
Well, thanks for being here. Exciting to be here at Mobile World Congress 2017.
Absolutely.
Really quickly, I wanted to get sort of the latest on Radisys and maybe a clear move towards software systems for Radisys, is that right?
It is. So we're in year 4 of our strategic transformation, and ultimately what we're trying to do is to help operators fundamentally change the way networks are built. And so what that's meant for us is we had our old traditional hardware business, our embedded products group, that's been declining, but we've been using that declining revenue streams and profitability to ultimately incubate the new Radisys that you see here at the show this year. It's incredible.
Now, a couple of new product lines. I know you have also an announcement here at the event. You can talk about both of those. You have Flow Engine, which is a relatively new product, and the DC Engine, the data center engine, a data center platform solution. Can you describe both of those for us?
You bet, yeah. So Flow Engine is an SDN or software-defined networking friendly appliance. It's a standalone, again, box that's got 2 terabit worth of throughput. Think about it as a bit of a jackknife in the next generation telecom infrastructure. It can work service function chaining. It can be used as a network tap. It also talks about intelligent switching at L4 and above. And it also can, by the way, be inside of our DC Engine as well. Top of rack as part of a spine relief architecture. On DC Engine, our newest product line in the context of its legacy in terms of 2 years ago, we really had no revenue and we did a little over $70 million, largely with Verizon. So it's been really a nice uptick.
So not long ago, the DC platform solution was in conjunction with Verizon, still is of course, but what was that like, the transition from that pilot program now to full deployment?
Well, it was great for us because it not only provided an anchor customer, but we were able to evolve our execution capabilities and support capabilities along the way. They were a great first customer, if you will, and that's really allowed us to harden who we are and what we do, and that's translated into about 6 other operators who are actively going through proof of concepts with our DC Engine products, so we're really excited about that.
Now, I mentioned at the top of the program that you're really known for cutting operational costs at Radisys, also really focusing on profitable products and deploying proof of concepts. Why so much talk about that? Why is it so important to you guys? Operational costs are the obvious.
When I took over, I guess it was a little over 4 years ago, that's what we had to do. Radisys has been around for 30 years, actually about a 30-year anniversary, been public since '95, but a lot's changed with the company, and so when I took over, we had to hunker down, reevaluate our strategy, become profitable, redirect money to our new strategy, and so that's why it's important. So I don't want to be viewed at the end of the day as a cost cutter. I think many people can do that, but that's what we had to do to ultimately get to where we're at now. So sort of go backwards to come forwards where we're at.
I want to talk quickly, or ask you quickly about if there's a strong reticence by carriers to get into the virtualized network ecosystem and why that is.
Well, I think the implementability of SDN and NFV has been an issue. I mean, more with NFV than SDN. I think a lot's changed, particularly over the last 6 months. They've seen real proof cases being implemented. That's helped. We've taken a services orientation to our strategy, so we open up the doors with an operator, we talk to them about what their problems are, how they need to solve them, and sort of walk them through the process versus, hey, I want this shrink-wrapped, NFV-friendly, either rack or appliance, and that just hasn't been in the market. So it's a little bit of tailoring to get to where we need to be, but I'd like to view us as been, albeit we're relatively small, but a key player in making this happen.
So to kind of further that futurist comment, is there anything you'd like to share with the viewers here at the event about what Radisys might be working on?
For me, we talk about operators, and we talk to operators in 4 different ways. We talk to them about how do we either maintain or increase your average revenue per user, ARPU. We talked about how we can improve the spectrum efficiency of their network. We talked to them about how they reduce operating expenses and how they can potentially reduce cap expenditures. So we've got now a product suite from access to core to IMS that helps enable all of that. And I think that's you're going to see more from us moving forward. Even here at the booth, we're sharing our booth this year with On.Lab or Chord, central office redesigned as a data center, and those will be some of the disruptive products and ultimately announcements that will come out over the next 6 months.
Exciting stuff, Brian. It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to see you.
And to our viewers, for more content right here from Mobile World Congress 2017, you can go to tianow.org. So long.